welcome back to my channel. So I've just gotten out of the shower. I feel so clean, so good. Oh man. So I had a 5:30 run this morning and it feels so nice. Oh my gosh. I don't know what it is, but it's like the older I get, well, okay, you know, I have two guesses. But first, before I ramble on and keep going, because I'm going to do some picture-in-picture and then I'm just going to do the rest of the video as a voiceover. But the whole purpose of this video is so you guys can stretch your meat. It's so important to stretch, and as I get older, I'll explain that later again. It's very important that you stretch before and after a workout. So let's get into it. As you can see, I just want to start from head to toe. So obviously starting from the head, which is the neck, which is very important. So while I'm doing all that fun stuff over there, as you can see, yeah, so I woke up at 5:30 this morning and I went for a run. I run every day, but I woke up a little bit earlier today because my husband wants to run to work real quick early, and he wants to get things done before Christmas. And so I was like, all right, I'm fine. And it was 31 degrees and it feels so nice. Oh my gosh. It feels so nice. And it wasn't like high winds. It was like calm, collective winds. It wasn't too crazy. And the only thing is that my woman alert is always on high. And so I'm always like cautious on like which area I should go to, make sure it's lighted, make sure there's a lot of cars, make sure there's a couple of people walking. Like, I don't want just like one or two people walking. I need at least like 4. And I try to stay on that side. And when I run, there's a sidewalk here. I never run closer to the buildings. I run closer to the street. That way, if someone tries to like grab you and throw you into the shadow, it'll be harder to do. Or if you're struggling, they'll have to drag you a long way. See, I think about these things all the time. And then I think about the cars. So I don't want just like a couple of cars. I need like a flow of traffic. That way, if somebody, like, because I'm running closer to the street, if someone wants to stop, like, and then, you know, they start thinking foolish things, and they try to pull me into the car, you know, at least I can, you know, have, like, a fighting chance, and, like, other people can see it, and then, like, maybe a car will, like, block. I don't know, I think about these things, and I always forget my pocket knife. Always. I have so many pocket knives, and I always forget to bring it, you know, just in case I got to stab somebody, you know. To protect myself, not to, you know, kill them. I don't want to kill anybody. I just want to like get them away from me so I can call the cops, you know, they go to jail. But yeah, I'm always thinking of different scenarios, like what if this happens, and then I'll do this. Well, if that happens, then I do this. And then I try to enjoy the run, but I can't really enjoy the run because it's so dark out. Only time I get a chance to enjoy it is when I'm on my way back home and there's more people out and there's more traffic, and I'm like, okay, now I can actually breathe, enjoy the weather, enjoy my run, feel my legs moving, feel my muscles pumping, my heart beating. I can hear my breaths, you know, I can finally relax. And it sounds like it's a stressful run, but it's not. It's very relaxing run. It's just like 15% of my woman radar is always on alert, and the other 85% is like in the run. So I'm just being very dramatic when I'm describing it right now. That's just how it goes. But yeah, I had such a great run, and then unfortunately I had to cut it short. Since I usually run like for a couple hours on the weekends because I wake up early and I go running. I don't have to rush back. No one has to go to work. No one has to go to school. And I could just take my time and just run. And I just love that. I just want to run. My husband's like, oh, maybe you should start like a running group and, you know, be their leader or whatever. I'm like, yeah, that's a good idea, but I don't want to be with anybody. I like running by myself. I'm an only child, so I'm used to being by myself, and I just enjoy the freedom of having my open mental space. So yeah, it's like my therapy. So I have to run every day because it's very distressing, and it's very comforting. And you know how a lot of people are into yoga? I hate yoga. I can't stand it. I mean, I do it once every blue moon, but I cannot sit still and just like find my breath within my core and namaste, even though I'm all for it, excuse me, but I can't. Like if I just sit still, my mind is just running over lists that I have to complete, or new items I'm adding to the list, or something that I'm thinking about, like worrying about, or planning, or reliving a past, or my mind is just always constantly going. So I cannot clear my mind when I'm doing yoga. Now when I'm running, nothing's in my mind. Only time my mind is running is if I want it to. So if I'm doing yoga, then it just pops up automatically. I can't get rid of it. I cannot clear my mind. But when I'm running, there's nothing there. It's just me running and my heartbeat. I just listen to my heartbeat, listen to my breathing, feel my arms and my legs as they move through the wind and through my direction, my mental GPS, like where I'm going to go. That's what I do. So that I just love that. I love running so much. I've been running my whole life, like ever since I was little. And I used to run track in high school, which I was very good at. And the only thing I was not good at is the long jump. Because I'm very tall, my coach was like, come on, Provine. You know, he called me Provine because I transferred to a school from Provine High School, which was the best school ever. Gosh, I miss that school. I love Provine High School. But Provine was like more in the city, and then I transferred to more of the country high school. And so, which was McGee, and he's like, come on, Provine, use those legs, climb over. And my fear overwhelmed my determination, because every time I run to those tall things, I'm like, wait a minute, wait. You want me to run at full speed and jump like a gazelle over this high thing? You know how many times I fall all the time? I can be very clumsy. As you can see, like this is from a second fall. I fell 2 times when I was running recently, and this is a result from the first one. This was like open, and then this one was really bloody. It was like when I ran and I fell on the raised concrete, my skin was sliding as I was falling, because when I fell and I'm running, I slid. So I slid and then my skin just slid off. So that was the first time. The second time was like a couple weeks ago, and I was running up this really hill, and it goes up like this. And I love running up hills. I don't like running down hills because, you know, my knees, I gotta protect it. But I love running up hills like that. And then I ran up, and then it was going on the curve, and then there was a raised thing that I didn't see. Those raised sidewalks, they sneak up on you. I don't like that. And then I fell, but I had on gloves, and then I hit this part, the same part again after it healed, and it's blood on the inside. So it didn't break skin, but it's like wound on the inside. So now it's hard. It was hurting. So I'm just waiting for this to come off on its own. And then I scripted my elbow and my knee. Yeah. And then whenever I get hurt, I always say like, oh, I need Dr. Noah, who's my 6-year-old son. And he's like, Mommy, you fell again. Mom, you can't run. You have to be careful. And so he'll get the disinfectant. He'll, and he has this serious face on too. And then he'll get the Band-Aids, he'll get the ointment. I was like, oh, let me help you find it. Like, no, I got it. I was like, well, it's right here. It's like, Mommy, doctor has to listen to the patient. I was like, okay, Dr. Noah, I'll listen. Anywho, so yeah, I couldn't run over those high beams, whatever. I'm like, no. Maybe if I don't know, I think I needed like a 1-2 step. Maybe if I started lower and then work my way up, because the beams come like right up to here, like almost to your chest. You have to jump that. Yes, I do have long legs, but still, I don't know how to do that just off the back. If I've never done it before, I have to train myself mentally to do it. If I don't, then I'm not going to do it. So I mainly ran like long distance when I was in high school, like the 1600 run, the 3200 run, and 1600 relay and the 800 run. So I ran those, and I won a medal. And I got a couple medals, couple first places. I was good. But, that's what I do. And so yeah, so that's why I just love running so much. And when I was younger, I hated stretching. I was like, I don't like stretching. It's just boring. It's uncomfortable. And I was like, I'll just work out without stretching. But the older I get, I was like, oh my gosh, yes. Gotta stretch this out. It's very important for your muscles, for your tendons, for your joints. You have to stretch it out. So I've learned over the years the importance of stretching before a workout and after. Now mind you, I do stretch out before a workout, but I'm very bad. I'm not doing it after a workout, and that's my fault. I can't say that I'm not lazy. I'm just always in a hurry, because during the weekday when I go running, I have to run and then hurry up and come back, and I have to hurry up and take a shower before my children leave so I can give them a huggy and kissy before they go to school. Then I have to straighten up the house, clean my bunny's room before I have to clock in at 8:30 for work. So everything's a rush, and I start my workout at 6 o'clock. So I don't have a limited time before I can have everything done and clock in by 8:30. So this video that as you see me stretching, so needed, like so needed. And if you guys are stretching with me, I hope you're enjoying it too. Let me know in the comments what's your favorite stretch, and just let me know. So yeah, I'm just talking. It's almost Christmas, and I think I said this last year in my video, like I can't wait for Christmas to come, but then I don't want it to come because the anticipation is, I think the anticipation of Christmas is the most fun part about the Christmas season. And then when Christmas comes, it just seems like it goes by so fast, and then it's over, and then it's like, now what do we do? Even though many other things throughout the year, I mean, my daughter's birthday is coming in 2 months, and I've been planning that since last month, and I'm almost finished planning that, but I don't want to tell you because she might be watching this video, but it's pretty awesome if I say so myself. It's pretty awesome. But yeah, so Christmas is coming in 2 days. I'm doing hair today. It's Saturday. I usually like to do hair on Sunday, like Sunday is hair day, but I don't want to do anybody's hair on Sunday. I'm only going to do mine because I need to trim my ends, whatever. But the children's and my husband's hair, I'm going to do today. And it's early, so I could just get it done. It's a lot of talking. I was not planning on doing the in-video talking for this much. I was planning on doing the voiceover for I was planning on doing like a half talk. Half the video is going to talk in video, picture to picture. Then the other half I was going to do voiceover. But I just keep rambling on. But that's just how it is. You just get comfortable and you just talking about everything and anything. And speaking of, so this year is the first year as a parent, like, you let me know how you feel about this. You buy so many presents for your children, right? And you spend time thinking about it, you're shopping for it, you go in different stores and make sure they have this present, and then they have like a boatload of presents. They play with it for like 2 weeks, maybe a week and a half, and then the sister collects dust. That is the most frustrating thing to me. I cannot stand that. And my children's birthday, both of them are 2 months before, like, my son's birthday is 2 months before Christmas. My daughter's birthday is 2 months after Christmas. So they're getting like double the presents. So I'm like, no more. We can't do this anymore. I talked to my husband. I'm like, no. We're going to get them exactly what they want. It's only going to be a couple, maybe 2 or 3, like 3, 4 at the most. And that's for Christmas, and that's it. And then for their birthday, they get 2 presents. Like, no more. They used to get so many presents. You know what? No, I'm recording. Get out of the camera. I can still see you. My gosh. It's like magic. You hear their name, then they pop up. But yeah, so I was like, yeah, no, we're not doing that anymore. That's just insane. It's a waste of money, and then we wind up having to donate, which is a good thing. Like majority of their toys, we have to keep going through their things to see what they don't play with. Like we got our daughter this Gabby's dollhouse, and it's huge, and it's like, okay, so it has like functions, it lights up, has a movable elevator, and that's what we got her last year. And you're thinking she's gonna have that for a while, but she's like, no, I don't want any more. Which is fine, that's fine. But she didn't play with it that much for a whole year. I'm like, are you gonna play with your Gabby's dollhouse? Like, she barely even watched the show anymore. I'm like, okay, $79 down the drain. Yep. Never again. That's why we live and we learn. So yeah, we're not doing that anymore. I'd rather spend all the extra money that we spend on presents to save it and put it in something that we can actually use for the future. So savings is much better. Okay, so I'm rambling on and on and on. I'm coming towards the end of my stretching, and if you're still here with me, thank you guys for watching. And if you're stretching, kudos to you if you're stretching with me. So yeah, Merry Christmas, everybody. Christmas is in 2 days. So I hope you have a wonderful Christmas. If you don't celebrate Christmas, happy holidays. Hanukkah just ended. Kwanzaa is about to start, so happy Kwanzaa. And I just hope you guys have a wonderful, relaxing day with friends and family. And you just remember the important things of life is love, and that's all you need. Just like the Beatles say. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to click like and subscribe this video, and push the notification button, that way you know that the next time I upload a video, which is every week. Until next time, Merry Christmas and bye.